Luxmy Gopal is here. Luxmy, just decode this for us. What does it mean?
Well, Riz, let's start first of all by reminding ourselves what this money is used for. So it's for collecting your bins and running your libraries, maintaining your roads, education, social care. And people watching at home probably won't be surprised to hear that councils are facing increasing and significant financial pressures, and that's being driven by inflation, rising costs and a higher demand for services. Just to give you one example, the cross-party group London Councils says the worsening homelessness crisis is a big factor, saying 1 in 50 Londoners is currently homeless and living in temporary accommodation arranged for by their local borough. So, with all these pressures, what could further financial pressure mean? Well, councils technically can't declare bankruptcy per se, but what they can do is issue a Section 114 notice, which means they can't commit to further spending. And again, viewers might remember that we've reported on this happening in Croydon, Slough and Woking. And when they do, of course, this has a huge effect on residents.
So what has the government said?
Well, the government says this announcement of a £64 billion package, an above inflation rise of 6.5%, is in recognition of the pressures being faced by local authorities and that they're showing support in these challenging times. But local councils say that actually boroughs wanted a 9% increase, the same as the previous year. And they say that budgets are on a knife edge, saying that they're expecting a shortfall between them of £500 million next year. And the boss of one think tank said that what the government is announcing today is simply too little too late. So that is an idea of the knock-on effect of it. You're getting less for your money. So council tax bills will be going up for Londoners who are already facing increasing pressures, as we know from the cost of living crisis.
OK, Luxmy, thank you.
Thanks, Fiona. Coming up on BBC London, the independent retailers who fear a surge in shoplifting over the holiday period could put them out of business. Good evening and welcome. I'm Luxmy Gopal. Independent retailers in London say they're worried about a big spike in shoplifting over Christmas and New Year. The British Independent Retailers Association says any increase could send some shops under and says many of its members feel abandoned by the police. The National Police Chiefs Council says it's committed to tackling offenders and supporting retailers. Jim Connolly reports. 2 men have been arrested by officers investigating an explosion in which a ULEZ camera and surrounding property were damaged. Financial firms in the city could soon be made to collect and report diversity data on their staffing by the Financial Conduct Authority. It comes as a recent report found that white men from higher socioeconomic backgrounds are 30 times more likely to succeed in financial services than working-class ethnic minority women. Tara Welsh has more. Now for your weather, it's felt quite mild today, hasn't it? Here's your forecast from Georgie. That's about it for now. Thomas will be back with you tomorrow morning in breakfast from just before 6:30. But for all of us here on the Late Team, good night.